I'm going to talk about how my magazine attracts and addresses my audience. Firstly, my front cover. It attracts the audience by the big font at first, just to stand out and grab the eye of the target audience, which is a nice way to start. Free CD, which attracts the audience by giving them something out of what they're getting. So I think that's a good way to persuade them, just so they get interested. Free CD and posters. So posters, obviously, people can have to show they've bought the magazine, they're supporting it, and they're using what it's got inside for their own personal use. I think and for addressing, I've used a direct mode of address as the pictures that looking at you, so it makes you get more interested and think what's going on in the magazine. It gets gets you excited about what's going to happen and who are they if you don't know who they are. Lastly, around the side you got the strap lines, the previews, interviews, plus new music interviews, brand new albums, so lots of information for the audience to take in. Obviously it's going to have some big names which attract the audience. For example, I've got Guy Jackson with his personal secret about a famous person, so that attracts the audience by getting their attention. Secondly, I've got my double page spread with this attracts the audience with big pictures with an indirect mode of address, which shows that it's a more personal, a more harmonial approach of what information is in store for you. It gets you wondering what's it's talking about. It's got a quote from the actual band, so it gets you an actual sense of how they feel. The title here is Unveiled Secrets, Never Before Seen. It's something that the audience can look at and think, well, if it's never before seen, nobody else has got it, so they feel more they feel more happy about having it. The information, there's a lot, so that gets the audience thinking that they've got a lot of information in store, so they can read it and read it again if they want to and won't forget. The other images which grab the attention, so them two being happy, looking at the audience, making you feel more comfortable about the band, playing together after their first show makes them feel happy and excited, so grabs the audience's attention for that. And lastly, the content has a indirect mode of address, as it's none of the pictures are looking at the audience, so it makes you feel what's going on in the magazine. It makes the audience wonder what's going to happen, what's inside, and then it's got little quotations underneath about what the image is going to tell us if you go to that page. What's in the magazine is obviously important, so all of the acts and artists and bands, which grabs the reader's attention. The subscription is going to attract the audience, as you can subscribe and maybe get the magazine for cheaper, whereas if you buy it in shop, you're not going to get it for the good prices, the extra maybe CDs or whatever they give out as well. You get the phone number, so it makes you feel they're more open to you, so gets you feel more homely about it. They got their website, so you can go straight to the website if you want any more information about the CD and about the CDs, the bands, the artists and the magazine. And so that's
How effectively do you think your magazine attracts and addresses your audience?
I think to what my my magazine's about, so Motown was in this issue is effective, as the images fit the Motown sort of era, so got the black, white, the ties, them looking at you makes you more wanting to know more. The the like subscription. So yeah, I've used it. I think I've used it quite effectively, as like you can get a lot of information out of what you're looking at. So yeah.
Do you think it suits the target audience, and if so, why?
I think it the front cover suits a wider. It doesn't suit like directly straight at Motown. It suits like a wider range just because of all the colours. Maybe if it was like specifically for Motown, it'd be black and white. It'd have that more effect of oldness to it. So I've tried to give it a more modern look by giving it colours. So I think but when it gets to like the actual double page spread about the Motown, I think I've used it a lot better to attract the audience about that specific area of era, which is the Motown, the black and whites, the really classy font, and the really like slick fonts down here. It grabs the attention of the era really well. And then for the contents, I think mainly it's the like subscription, the website, the number, the information about the bands, the pictures. They all grab the attention really well.
What would you do in the future to make your magazine attract and address the audience more effectively?
Maybe the use of, because I thought the use of black and white worked well, and maybe use it more because it's like it gives you that harmonial feeling again. Like it's like more personal. You want to read more. Maybe the more images like on the contents page to stand out again. Information about the magazine on the page, maybe. Yeah, just use that sort of thing.